Hi everyone, let me introduce my team members. Hello, I am Ting as the group leader of the team. And these are my group members. Today, I would like to discuss Kodak. George Eastman is the founder of the company.
Nature of business.
The digital printing and enterprise are divided into 5 points. The history of the company is selling inexpensive cameras, and another is making large margins from consumables. The company commanded 90% of film sales and 85% of camera sales in the US.
Monopolistic competition have two accusations.
First accusation is force them out of business by restricting their access to replacement parts. Another accusation is to ensure that customers for its business machines either service the machines themselves or buy service directly from Kodak. First, economic problem is its focus was switched from general consumer to professional consumer. Second, economic problem is the high cost was incurred in this restructuring, however, the macroeconomic is slowing down. Lastly, economic problem is the demand for digital in the general consumer market is declining. Next, the opportunity cost of the company are divided into 3 points. There are supply by owner, resource they buy from market, and owned. Supply by owner. George Eastman was himself one of the main resources of the company. It was his ideas, innovations, and creations that created the company and made it the success it is. Kodak's company logo was a resource as Kodak was the first to integrate its name and look into a symbol with their red and yellow trade dress color. Resource they buy from market. Employees, such as managers with valuable knowledge, are an important resource, especially managers that have been hired since the managerial restructure who have up-to-date knowledge in the digital age. The other workers and labor are just as important to keep the company going, workers with the necessary skills and experience that run the company and plants in a successful and efficient manner. Kodak has a lot of equipment, some of which Kodak has had to change and has had to be updated since the change and increase in technology in the digital age. Finance is also a main resource, as without it there are a lot of other resources. You cannot have finance affects the entire running of the business. The digital age shook the Eastman Kodak company. Kodak was stuck in the past, not unable but unwilling to change with the rest of the world as technology increased and advanced. The beginning of the change into the digital age was, in 1981, Sony launched the introduction of the first filmless digital camera called the Mavica. Films were becoming outdated, and this was what Kodak needed to realize. First point of the constraint that caused the firm to failure is failure to adapt the new technology. Kodak's unwillingness to change its efficient ability to make and sell film in developing digital technologies lost the chance that could have maintained the leading position in digital image processing. The second point is lack of integration external and internal knowledge. Kodak made efforts to outsource its camera manufacturing to fill the gaps in expertise, and the outsourcing management failed to achieve the integration of external knowledge with its own internal knowledge, which is essential to further innovation. The last point is complacency. Complacency also played a part in Kodak's failure. Despite a hefty investment in R&D and good relations with customers, Kodak overflowed with complacency. Although Kodak knew that rapid changes in the market and technology would come, they failed to adapt the changes promptly and adequately.
Summary of Kodak.